When I seen this song right here drop, I lost my mind. I lost my mind. This is Noisemaker Supernatural featuring Masato from Coldrain. I recently got introduced to Coldrain through everybody's favorite Jujutsu Kaisen MMV by Ninja Killer. I can't remember, but shout out to the dude who animated that. Like, that is insane. And the song is so fire. And I knew that from Coldrain's music, after I went down a rabbit hole, that they had some more metaphysical concepts and spiritual things in there. That's kind of how I blanket it. But then this song dropped, Supernatural, bro, and this embodied the beginning of my awakening with my brother. And I sent him this song, and this song is so fire. I just wanted to talk about some of the lyrics and how I interpreted them, and just, man, I love this song right here. I am playing it literally non-stop. But anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in to another video. Thank you for tapping into the frequency. Let's check out Noisemaker Supernatural featuring you know who from Coldrain. Let's do it. This song is awesome. Remember to be your authentic self and love yourself. And if you guys want to send me any videos, links down below, comment section, everything. Send me music. Let's do it. If you're not wearing headphones, wear them right now. Oh, let's do it, bro. I love this song, dude. All right, let's go. Gotta get the closed captions on. The TV frequency. This is actually the first time I listened to this with headphones. Wait, what? Wait. The lyrics were actually translated before. They weren't auto-generated. It actually told you... Hold on. It actually told you the lyrics. Oh, yeah, here. Ah, I see. That's cool how they did it. All right. I was like, what? Let's go. Guys, we're gonna break down the lyrics after, but man, I gotta break it up a little bit so that the video doesn't, it's gonna get claimed still, of course, for the audio, but I gotta break it up just so it's like, I think it mutes the entire thing. Maybe depends on the artist. I hope they are fucking independent, bro, or they're solo, dude, or like they're not signed to a label. Plastic feel. Lots of people. Through a material world. Oh. Bro, this shit is so fire, guys. Oh my gosh. This is, I don't know what to classify this, like rock, like electronic, like kind of like Japanese rock. Also, like Coldrain, I don't even understand how to kind of classify Coldrain's band too, but they're a band. These new generations of like, at least these bands of like conscious rock. Well, it's always kind of been like that though. This reminds me of like the conscious artists that are like B.O.B. or like, you know, Kendrick with his new album, his newer albums where they're dropping more of the conscious lyrics. That's why I love this type of content, because it's like, bro, it's for the right person or the right people, they already know the message, but it's also waking up people who may not be in tune. It's like XXXTentacion when he talks about manifestation and everything. And I think that's really why he was regarded as like a legend for people, because he always talked about the laws of the universe. But that whole niche or blanket of music, I like to see it in many different forms. That's why I went down a rabbit hole with Coldrain, because their music speaks like messages of this awakening stuff. But oh man, even this song being called Supernatural and Noisemaker, and now I have another band. But even like is it Creepy Nuts? Is that the name of the band that did like the Don Da Don song though too? But you peep those songs be talking about like reincarnation and stuff and energy, and I'm like, bro, what? Like, oh my gosh, like people be knowing. I love it. I don't know. It feels more. There's more of like a expansion in consciousness and awareness when I see music like this. But
what you got is something different than you thought. You touch it from a distance. Can't stop, you gotta grind emissions. How we forget important things. Broken world of easy stuff. Like a guy that turns real rough. I remember I could breathe, I could feel. What they can say, no benefit. So we're supposed to be sucking up and get on with it. Who am I trying to be? Something's missing like my mind, so let's separate. Knowing nothing's satisfies. Reassure when souls and
I'm over here hitting my computer desk and stuff. But guys, this song amps me, bro. It amps me, dude, because this, I swear, sums up my journey of spirituality in one song, bro. I swear, they captured all the feelings, bro.
yes, my common face.
It's my
Something's missing like my mind, so let's separate. Knowing nothing satisfies. Reshape when souls in fire. Supernatural.
Bro, I love this song.
But we just can't recognize. We're witness us in
So fire, dude. Yeah, I don't even know what's being said here, and I wish I could try to auto translate it. Let me see. Probably may not get it.
Step by step, Masato the question. Bed on bed, survive this generation. How to breathe when we're getting more elevation. I believe this is not the final destination.
Bro, and it's so true, dude. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, step by step, Masato the question. Ready for supernatural. Step by step, Masato the question. Bed on bed, survive this generation. Gotta breathe when we're getting more elevation. I believe this is not the final destination. Knowing nothing satisfies. Reassure when souls in fire. Supernatural. But we just can't recognize. We're witness us in supernatural. 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 Supernatural.
Love it. Step by step, an answer to the question, and bet on bet, survive this generation. I love it. I love it. And the TV frequency and the idea of frequencies and energy and just the universe. Like, that's like what I'm like, oh man. All right, so I'm going to break down the lyrics on how, like, this is what I love about art. It's up for interpretation. There's probably a definite, clear message to the song, but always when I do my breakdowns, I just do them from my perspective. So always keep that in mind. But one thing I love is is just like how straightforward this message is, also like breaking away from the system, kind of breaking away from the matrix. That's one damn thing I gotta say, bro, that people miss about the matrix. The matrix, it doesn't matter how much money you make or don't make. Making a lot of money helps you move through the matrix more comfortably, but this thing is entirely the matrix. This whole thing is the matrix, and people miss that. You're supposed to elevate out of this system. Like it's just like, oh man, B.O.B. had a bar about it, but like it's just just like I think it was a bar about Jay-Z, or not a bar about exactly Jay-Z, but like the richer slave on the plantation still works on the plantation. Rich as a bitch, wealthy indeed, but still at the end of a very long leash. I love that bar because, and that bar never leaves my head, bro. It's crazy how I haven't even listened to that song that much, and bars like that stick and get ingrained in my head because it's very true. Like, it doesn't matter how much money you have. It's like wealthy indeed, like rich as a bitch, wealthy indeed, funny enough, bitch, female dog, but still at the end of a very long leash. Like, cause yeah, like you're still in this system, which it's like we're meant to transcend this shit. But anyways, sorry for that little rant aside. Songs like this are gonna get these types of rants, but yeah, didn't sign up, but I was assigned a part. To wear us down before the start. So this is, I actually like to reference another song, which is KRS-One's song, Remind Yourself, where the world is built to reroute you and doubt you. I do believe a little bit with my beliefs that we came to this world with a purpose to, like, you know, raise the consciousness, where it's like we did sign up for everything we go through in life, but also it can feel at times like we didn't sign up for this, to be kind of have your heart being pulled by this system. Like at least souls that come down here to kind of liberate other beings. It's like we came here to liberate ourselves, of course, but also our presence is going to raise the overall consciousness on the planet. But also this isn't the final destination. Like, we're supposed to get out of here. Like, we're supposed to transcend Earth. So yeah, so pull us out of living through the heart. So the world, it's like this whole world, if you've noticed, it's about distraction. It's about choosing a side. It's about like conquer and divide, or beliefs separating us, or control, or religion controlling, and just like all of this shit. It's so jumbled. In this right here, where he sings right here, now I can't tell a goddamn thing. What's the next bar? What do you see? Is it real? And then this follows up with the next one. Is what we are being shown enough? Hateful love, plastic peace, plastic feel. And then the bar, I kind of wanted to get the bar where he talks about the feeds, scrolling down feeds, but this is enough too. Again, back to this whole part, important part, is pulling us out of living through the heart. I genuinely feel like this whole universe was created from love, like the essence of love, like love and everything being unconditional love. But this, what we're witnessing, is like a lower form of love, or what people are calling love, you know, love with conditions, where true source and essence in the heart is unconditional, you know, being yourself, being to, you know, just this whole idea of that. But like this, what do you see? Is it real? Is like, again, the theory of like holographic universe, and if we're all in a collective dream, is this real? Like also the narrative being thrown to us and given to us, and like news outlets and stuff teaching us what to think, or like trying to force it down your throat. But also that like the Matrix, more of the Matrix. What do you see? Is it real? And is what we're being shown enough? Essentially, like, I think that's like, again, when I say this song kind of embodies what it felt like when I first had an awakening, it was that, is like, we're not being told enough. We're not being shown this in schools. We're being, like, I felt now purposefully kept away from this knowledge or information of going within yourself. And then the hateful love and plastic peace is kind of what I said. You're seeing a more fallen state of love down here on Earth. I say down here because the dimensions, but in the third dimensional reality, you're seeing denser love. You're seeing more hateful. You're seeing love. It's still all considered love, but you're seeing like a fallen version of it. And then plastic peace, plastic feel, fake peace. There's not really peace. I mean, it's straightforward. Plastic feel, it's fake, you know? And then the TV frequencies, I like that, tapping into different frequencies. That gave me the solo leveling vibe of like Awakening, but fire's burning around, but the powers that be silence the people. You know, Roman Colosseum or Roman Empire. What's your Roman Empire or the actual Roman Empire? Feeds scroll down, but stories you see in truth are not equal. Again, just social media not being real. Like, don't believe everything you see on the internet because it's the web. You know, everyone's wrapped up in the web. They be wanting and wanting more till there ain't no sequel. This to me is like, yeah, everybody's sleepwalking through a material world. Again, kind of going back to what I'm saying, they be wanting and wanting more. It's like in a way, it's like a hamster wheel. Obviously, you could say that, but it's like all these riches and all these materials will not bring you the liberation you think. It'll make the living comfortable here. So obviously, go get it, manifest it, bring abundance. That's what I feel like this part of this world is, to enjoy the senses and experience love and experience being separated from yourself if we're all a part of source, but also not to get caught up in the illusion, the Maya. Maya stands for illusion. Mayan people, Maya, look up the word Maya. But everybody's sleepwalking through a material world. It's like everybody's like the majority of people fall for the material world, whether it comes to the news, whether it comes to Netflix shows, everything. They get sucked up and wrapped in it. And it's not like it's terrible. Those who are awakened are meant to be awakened, but at the same time. But then this, now when nothing satisfies, we are shapeless souls in flight. Supernatural. So this is actually a concept I heard from a very great esoteric teacher that wouldn't consider himself when he was living, but Brother Panic. When nothing satisfies, is like, he talked about this before he passed, and I realized that too when I awakened. When I realized the wellspring of my own soul, it almost felt like all the stuff here does not satisfy me anymore. Almost like I need more. And then this, we are shapeless souls in flight, because it's like our Neville Goddard teaches it in his teachings, but our imagination is God. Your wonderful human imagination is God. And honestly, your human imagination is actually more cosmic, but he was onto it and he knew what he was doing. He was onto that path of truth. Is the idea that these dreams and these worlds we go to in our sleep, and these dimensions where we have powers and stuff, are our actual beings. And really the stuff we experience on Earth is really like a lower form of us, but then we're fed technology and everything, making us feel like we're evolving and becoming so advanced. But the true advancement is really your soul, the things that your soul can do and what it can bring. But you know, nothing. And now when nothing satisfies, we're shapeless souls in flight. Because it's like some people's souls have become attached to this material world. So it's like they've become attached to the dream. But, you know, usually when nothing satisfies is when an awakening happens. That's why I had an awakening very young, because I was like, I seen the mundane of everything. Like, I still had fun and enjoyed games and everything that I enjoy now, like dancing and music. And I love the expression of everything. But then when I thought about life itself, like, we work our whole lives to end up in the dirt and do this, and like half of the people can't really even live their dream jobs until I learned about manifestation. But a lot of people don't know about it. A lot of people have perspectives that are destroying their lives and everything. And then I realized, oh, it's really about ascending this place. So, you know, but we just can't recognize we are weightless. I love this. I fucking love this song, dude. But again, we can't just recognize that we are weightless dust and light. Truthfully, we're light beings, man. We're light beings. And we're just like, I love it. I mean, I love this. I love this whole song. And then supernatural is, of course, we're natural beings, but like our higher form is the supernatural. Like, when people talk about the supernatural, they're really talking about you. They're talking about you in essence. It's nothing to be scared of. But what you got is something different than you thought. You touch it from a distance. That part to me is like when you awaken, like your spirit, like, you know, there's something different about you. You know that you're kind of like, I'm not from here sort of vibe, but it feels distant, but it's actually still close. And then that can't stop. You got to grind the mission. So this actually, I had this conversation with my girlfriend, and she said, if like all this is a simulation and all this doesn't matter, then what's the point of keep on going? And that's the thing. Can't stop. You got to grind the missions. It's just because none of it may have meaning doesn't mean there's nothing to be done, because there's obviously something happening here that is very real. Like, you could not eat and actually starve to death. So, you know, there's actually something to be done. And I feel like it's the expansion of consciousness. So can't stop, you got to grind the missions. It's sort of that, him with that bar is paying homage to that. We still got to grind and do what we got to do. And then that how we forget important things is it, to me, those things that we have to do is love each other and be involved and be present, but also express yourself fully in your authentic self. Like, those are the things we're here to be. Broken world of easy stuff. That to me, again, that to me, at least personally, is like, broken world of easy stuff is a lot of the problems that are in the world are easy fixes, and they're actually keeping it, they're purposefully dividing people so that those easy fixes are never discovered. But like, people who awaken and people who have some sense actually see it, and then you start to piece together why they don't want these easy fixes to be implemented. But I definitely feel like a change is coming. So, you know, like a high that turns real rough. Again, this could be okay. So this part for me gets a little bit more supernatural. So like, a high that turns real rough is like, sort of, when you awaken, you feel high. I mean, after, like, you feel high when you start to break down all of this world and what it is. But when you first awaken, it could sometimes be like your whole world is falling apart. I know for me, it was like that. So this for me is kind of like, when you're involved in the material world and you're not really thinking about things, it's like a high, but then it turns real rough, but then it gets better. But then this part right here, I remember I could breathe. I remember I could feel. To me, this is like the sort of numbness of what things become. But also in a spirit or in a soul sense, it's like you're no longer the body, or kind of something to do with reincarnation. I don't know. I want to expand upon that a little bit, that bar. But I remember I could breathe, I could feel, was almost like also like calling to that inner child, or like the more pure you, where it was like, I remember I could breathe, or I felt free, but now I feel almost like constricted, confined, almost like congested, or just like that, suffocated almost from what is going on in the system, which goes back to the bar that the singer in Noisemaker said, which it was like we weren't assigned, like not really assigned a part, but also have a part to play. But then this, the what legacy, no benefit. Still, we're supposed to be sucking up and getting on with it. Again, what I said back to, there's, even though nothing really has any meaning outside what you give it, there's still a mission to be done. But still, we're supposed to be sucking up and getting on with it. Like, you notice, you awaken and you notice the fucking state of the world, and it's like, man, it kind of is what it is, and you got to keep going. But also, the whole what legacy, no benefit, is, I said that too to myself, because there's a bar in League of Legends Star Walking where Lil Nas says, I know that I'm gonna die reaching for a life that I don't really need at all. Learned a lesson. Well, the next bar doesn't matter, but that whole bar right there is, I know that I'm gonna die reaching for a life that I don't really need at all. He's saying, like, literally, I'm famous or whole and complete within myself. I really don't need this life, but I'm still going for it. So that's what I got from when he said this right here, because I felt that energy with, you know, doing this. Is like, everything I'm doing with my channel and stuff, it's for service to others, but it's like, it's for me. But at the same time, I know that I'm gonna die in a way reaching for a life that I don't really need at all. Because what legacy? Like, I don't really need to leave a legacy. It's almost like this world builds up a false idea of what it means to be successful, or what it means to have lived a fulfilling life. It's almost like a lot of people are chasing in the footsteps of others of what it means to be success. But, you know, we need to start realizing in the heart first that we are successful. We are worth it from just being here and going through this, what someone used to say is a human holocaust. But you know what I'm saying? But your soul's here. Who am I trying to be? Exactly. More about being your authentic self. Is my karma fixed? Reincarnation. Because, like, some people believe we're serving out our karmic, whatever things we had to fix. Something's missing, like my mind and soul are separate. comedic law. The universe is mind. All is the mind. Universe is mental. More straightforward. And then now when enough is said, and I love it. I love it. I love this song, bro. It's like the embodiment, bro. But then right here, bet on bet survive this generation. Again, to me, hard to breathe when we're getting more elevation. So, I'm going to talk about this bar in a couple ways. I don't know if this is what they meant. Again, this is all my perspective. But again, I believe this is not the final destination. I believe that too. I believe we keep reincarnating here till we fix our karma, or at least get it to the point where it's supposed to be, and then go back to source or go to the higher levels. But survive this generation. Again, it's a generation of like sleepwalkers that are being, but step by step, in answer to the question, because we got to walk the journey. The journey is the most important part of the journey. It's not about the destination or the start. Well, it is about the start at first and about the end, but it's really about the journey. So step by step, and ready for supernatural. You're ready to evolve, hit that elevation of going from natural to supernatural. About the elevation, you know, when you go higher up a mountain, it's harder to breathe. They need like breath tanks to breathe. And what I like about it saying this here, for me, it's hard to breathe when we're getting more elevation. The more I began to raise my vibration as a person, I realized that I attract a lot of cool events and aspects to my life. But at the same time, it felt like it was getting harder to breathe for me, because it felt like there was more pressure on you now that you're moving up levels, like maybe losing family members, becoming the black sheep, blah, blah, blah. You're attracting all this abundance to you and wealth and cool opportunities. But at the same time, you're losing people who are still of the old paradigm, like the paradigm shift. So that's it. This song is fire. I love this song. This song will never get old to me. This song embodies awakening. I'm telling you, it embodies awakening for me. Like, oh, love this song, dude. Love this song. Anyways, much love in Moonlight, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.